Liverpool's recent miseries have been well documented, and this weekend's visit to Main Road threatened to increase their desperation. City's midweek win over Luton had lifted them to 5th place in Division 1, and Peter Reid's team were starting to fulfil the promise which their earlier performance at Anfield, shortly after Reid's appointment, had suggested. Liverpool today, it would be the league champions' worst run for 4 years. Your commentator is Clive Tildesley.
You can almost sense Liverpool's long-suffering rivals steeling themselves for the possibility that the Anfield crown may just be slipping. A run of 5 games without a victory is the evidence before the court. Not since 1983 has a Liverpool team gone 6 games without winning. The anticipated Anfield backlash already overdue. No shortage of men getting forward in support of their first attack. Steve Nicholls' header not too convincing. Helped on its way by Mulvey, only as far as Reid. Ian Brightwell. Quinn is the target, Grobbelaar has come for it. And Grobbelaar in many ways is Liverpool's best centre-half. He comes for so many crosses, which most goalkeepers would leave to the men in front of him. Given away by Steve Nicholls. This is Mark Ward. Reid. Ward again. Quinn jumping. Allen waiting. Mexon to his left. Hussein with a very important tackle. But if Allen had been aware of Gary Mexon and could have slipped it to him immediately, the Manchester City midfield player would have had a clear run through on goal. It was a good run by Mexon. You can see him sneaking there to Allen's left. But Hussein made the blocking challenge. Ablett. Brightwell allowed it to thread through towards Rush, but he couldn't thread it into Houghton's path. But Barnes has got a real chance here. Had to try and take it early. A ball of 40 yards. And with Tony Coton stranded, John Barnes was unable to hit the target. City just embarrassed by that through ball from Ian Rush. Coton's clearance was a poor one, but Barnes with very little time to direct it and settle himself. Mulvey. Nicol. Pearce is onside this time. It's broken off Redmond. Here's a chance for John Barnes, but he is offside and that won't count. Always a difficult one for a linesman to call, but watch John Barnes now. He might just have been behind Beardsley when the ball was played. It was a tight one. Hendry. Mexon. Ward. Hendry's gone forward. On by Quinn. Ablett. Caught flat-footed. Caught Clive Allen down. It'll be a free kick. But what else would it be? Allen looked as if he was going to get away from Ablett then. He just caught static there, Gary Ablett. The trip brought Allen down when he was clear on goal. George Courtney just determining exactly from where the free kick should be taken. He's not spoken to Gary Ablett. He's getting the wall back the statutory 10 yards. And not even a lecture for the guilty Liverpool party. Can Manchester City exact their own form of punishment? Ward shot blocked and away by Steve Nicol. Here's Colin Hendry. Allen's turned Ablett again, but this time illegally. Well, he's a right to be annoyed. Referee George Courtney has been involved in a couple of controversies involving the new regulations in the last month or so. That was the second incident when he ruled that Allen had backed into Ablett. Neil Poynton. Mulvey there. Nicol. Hendry, he was really stretching there. Beardsley away from the goalkeeper. Penalty. The referee looked to his linesman and then looked to the spot and pointed to it. And I don't think it ends there for Tony Coton. He feels that Beardsley took a dive and he's telling him doing so. Peter Beardsley certainly got to the ball first, nicked it away from the City goalkeeper, who caught his left ankle. Now, what action will George Courtney take here? It looks like the yellow card. It is the yellow card. Hendry was up a long time and just couldn't quite direct the header, and down went Beardsley. 6 minutes of the first half remaining. Jan Mulvey, 1-0 Liverpool. It's their first goal in going on 5 hours of football. It has a ring of controversy about it, but it's gratefully received by Liverpool in their current circumstances, and calmly stroked in by Jan Mulvey. Curtin went right, the ball went to his left. Poynton, asking rather a lot of Peter Reid. He chubs a bit these days, the Manchester City player manager. He's still roadworthy though. Clive Allen. Reid again. Hendry is still forward. Quinn split. Colin Hendry, good save. Hendry didn't make the sort of meaty contact that he wanted, but Grobbelaar nevertheless had to react quickly. Threw himself away to his right to deny Colin Hendry. Quinn's huge presence again caused the problems, and Hendry forward for the initial corner, tried to scoop it beyond Grobbelaar and couldn't quite. It's over 5 years since Manchester City have beaten Liverpool, a sequence of 7 games. Quinn, Allen. Here's Brightwell, Reid, cut out by Barnes. They were in a good position to win the game at Anfield last November. Liverpool came back at them. So Manchester City have got to come back today. Houghton fighting Rush, he's clear of Redmond. Now has he been brought down again? Yes, he has. Another penalty. Tony Coton has been penalised again. Ian Rush's pace took him clear. His swerve took him round, and Coton caught him. It's another penalty. It was a yellow card for the Manchester City goalkeeper last time. Rush beat the offside line and went over the goalkeeper's dive. No doubt that there was contact. Certainly George Courtney had no doubts. Tony Coton a little bewildered. Stoppage time in the first half. Deja vu. Mulvey scores again. Other side this time from Mulvey. 2 penalties in the closing 5 minutes of the second half. Each time Tony Coton conceded it, and each time he was beaten. Reid, Ward, Mexon, header by Allen, stopped on the line by Grobbelaar. Been a frustrating afternoon for Clive Allen. 99 First Division goals to his name, and he's stuck on 99 at the moment, thanks to Bruce Grobbelaar's athleticism on the goal line. David Burrows, and Ian Rush's pace has embarrassed Manchester City again. He's got another opportunity, but Redmond recovered that time. Beardsley on to John Barnes. Beardsley still in the middle. Barnes goes himself. Beat Coton, but just beat the far post. Liverpool think it should be a corner. Goal kick is the verdict. Beardsley and Barnes had a quarter of Main Road to themselves then. Barnes had the option of playing it back, but went for the shot. David's feeding. Peter Beardsley. A little bit too far for Houghton, but he's gathered it off Poynton. Got Barnes to his left. Here is John Barnes. Onside. That'll do it. That'll finish Manchester City off. John Barnes, with just 4 minutes remaining, makes it 3-0 to Liverpool. And a break of that kind has been coming throughout the second half. Manchester City with so much committed to the rescue. Undone again by Liverpool's slick passing, and Barnes finished this time precise into the corner. Ray Houghton just picked his moment to release the ball and picked exactly the right moment to send Barnes for once beyond Brightwell, and it couldn't have been a more accurate shot.